Hi.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And for Utah, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Here in Utah, it's another home game for the Jazz. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Curry is out there with G. And it's Spates in its center. Hayward can hit. On defense, Utah. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ballgame. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Green. Here's G. Burks covering. There's the dish to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's good. G's got his second bucket of the game to go. And you're in the NBA, time becomes your most precious resource. And but from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting an extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out left to the wing. Burks dishes to Favors. Again, the Jazz score.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Torres, good on the 13-footer. G's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Burks in the corner, shoots. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Iguodala, no good. Jazz leading by 3. In the corner, it's Hayward. Takes a 3. Utah the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Left side, Curry. And that one's on target from the wing. Curry's got his first basket.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a break-in.
Another miss by Utah. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Shots good by Iguodala.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Favors with the screen. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Hayward missing again.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Green kicks to G. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And here is Curry after Gordon Hayward hitting the three. G, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now here's Hayward. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte. That's good. 6 points for Derek Favors.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Second, the Warriors. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
Kevin, we'll find out which of these squads is better by the end of the year. But right now, they're both consistently good. I mean, both teams seem to have settled down, and they're taking their time at the line, and it's paying dividends.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that one's good by G.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Here is Seraphin following the basket by Freak. Here's Payne, dives for it, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Burke kicks to Lynn, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Good! Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point, you think somebody's got to cool off on this one, right?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Torres. Drops in the tray. G's got 17 now.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 3. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Favors, and it's Exum in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. And that one's good by G.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 53 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Burks in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's G. Burks covering. Here's Curry. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Burks kicks to Anderson. For the 3. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for G. He's got 21 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Jazz trail by 8. Burke, the pass to Anderson. Favors attacking. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Barnes.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Barnes hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry dishes to G. Fires from the wing. The shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And Anderson kicks to Favors. He trains the quick shot. Favors has got 10 points in the game.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
And it's G finishing it off.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Poked away. It's stolen by G. Here's Curry. There's the bucket. Good. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That'll do it for the first half. The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. G is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. And it's Spates with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Mr. Williamson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Seraphin comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Payne in for Green.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Jazz trail by 11. Exum kicks to Hayward. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And it's 13 points for Gordon Hayward.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Payne can't hit.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Alec Burks. Here's Lin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
That's good. 28 points for Freak.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Miami Heat.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
There's a screen and a wide open look for Lin. A basket good off the assist from Hayward. Lin's got 5 now.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Well, the defense is just not closing out quick enough. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Expanding his range, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Freak number 1. Second, Stephen Curry.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
And it's blocked by Torres. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brown.
Harrison Barnes.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Hayward. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Pass to Torres. Some nice passing by Golden State. The baseline J. Tries again. And it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Nice shot by Lynn.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Torres. Hayward with some nice D.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Take a look at the Warriors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Utah Jazz. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And I think for the Jazz, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Green with the block. Here's Favors, and he goes in for the dunk. Here's Curry. 14 points for him. Spates sets a screen, and G has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he had knocked that one down.
Favors can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And that one's good by G.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Burke, guarded by Curry. Jonathan, he's checked in for the Warriors. G comes in for Andre Iguodala. Alec Burks is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Hayward. That's the group right now for Utah.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it done.
Burks in the corner. Back to Lin. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Curry kicks to G. Three-pointer, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Dishes it to Burks. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Coleman, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And that one's good by G.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this league.
Coloma, guarded by Kirk. To the left side lane, Burks. They grabbed their own miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by G for the finish. Oh!
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Seraphin inside, working on Anderson. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. On the wing, Green hits it from three-point range.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Kevin Seraphin, and it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's Torres, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 49 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks to Favors. Shot to stop the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line.
What a game for Favors. 16 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he slams it one-handed.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lynn fires. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's G. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
Well, he showed.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.